Hi students, welcome to Botany online class. Today we are going to the continuation of ecosystem management. So dear students, in last class we will finishing the introduction of ecosystem management. But this class, the continuation. So ecosystem management, you see the heading, management is more important to protect the ecosystem. Already we know it is a process. Ecosystem management, it is a process that integrate means related with one another. So integrates ecological. The study of environment are called ecology, that is the ecological, socio-economic and the institutional factors into a comprehensive strategy. Comprehensive strategy in order to sustain means continuously utilization, sustain and enhance the quality of ecosystem. Enhance the quality of ecosystem to meet current, to meet a lot of problems in current. The current means nowadays, present day, current day and future needs. The next one, ecosystem management emphasis. So ecosystem management emphasis on human role in the judicious. Judicious means special scheme. The government provided a number of special schemes. So judicious use of the ecosystem and for sustained benefits through minimal. That means the usage level it become decreased or reduced. The minimal human impacts on ecosystems. So environmental degradation and biodiversity it become lost. Lost means totally lost or collapsed. So environmental degradation. Degradation means degradable. That means destroy. And biodiversity. Loss will result. Finally, this all process is completed of an ecosystem, especially in a particular ecosystem. So the result of this process, the depletion of natural resources. Depletion also destroy. That means the natural resources level is totally decreased in day by day. That is the depletion of natural resources, ultimately affecting the existence of the human. Here, existence means the fundamental of human life. So the human life, the main fundamental is it becomes totally affecting through this process. Then next one, strategy of ecosystem management. The first strategy, that means what are the methods are present in the ecosystem management. The first one, it is used to maintain. So the ecosystem management is mainly used for the maintenance of biodiversity. Biodiversity means the earth contain lot of organisms, it become broad, both living and non-living. This is our collaborative. That is biodiversity of ecosystem. That's the first strategy of ecosystem management. Second one, it helps in the indicating. Indicating means mentioned. So which ecosystem it become polluted, that means damaged. That particular ecosystem, for example pond ecosystem, it become damaged. The damaged ecosystem is indicated by some kinds of species. Already we know ecosystem contain number of plant species, but out of this number of plant species present in the ecosystem, but only some kinds of plant species to indicate the polluted of the ecosystem. That is, it helps indicating the damaged ecosystem. Some species indicate the health of the ecosystem. Such species are called a flagship species. Here, flagship species mean head of the plant species. The ecosystem contains number of plants, but only some kinds of plant to indicate, to mention the full, to indicate the health of the ecosystem. Such kinds of plants are called flagship species or head of the plant species. The next one, it is used to recognize the inevitability. Inevitability means unfavorable conditions. That is, inevitability of ecosystem change, totally become changed. Favorable condition ecosystem is normal. The climatic condition become changed. That is inevitability of the ecosystem change and plan accordingly. Then next one, it is one of the tools. Then it acts as the strategies of the ecosystem management. It acts as a tool used for achieving sustainability of ecosystem. Through sustainable development, here sustainable development means continuously the development program or projects. So these all are provided by the government likewise central government or state government. Then it is also helpful in identifying ecosystem. So the management system is also identify the ecosystem which are in need or rehabilitation. Re means repeated, habitation means suppose the habitat becomes damaged. That means depletion. So that the living placement it become repeated. It means reconverted into a normal habit, that is rehabilitation. Then it involves collaborative management. So the collaborative management with the government agencies. The central government provided number of schemes and then state government also provided number of schemes. It's a collaboration. So collaborative management with government agencies and the local population, then communities and NGOs. Here NGO means non-government organization, not government organization other than government. In some kinds of organizations provided number of laws to protect the ecosystem. That is NGO. NGO means non-government organization. Then it is used to build mean to create the capacity of local institution and community groups to assume the responsibility for long-term implementation, not short-term implementation. That process is responsible for the long-term implementation of ecosystem management activities even after the completion of the project. For example, the completion of the project here, one example is present. The best example is Adayar Punga found in Chennai. That is the best example for the project to protect the ecosystem. So next one, urban ecosystem restoration. It means restoration model. It's a kind of model. It's a very known example for the ecosystem protect projects. Adayar Punga, it's located in Chennai and cover an area around the total acre level is 358 acres. So the total acre level of the Adayar Punga is 358 acres of Adayar Creek and estuaries. So already you know in lower classes estuaries, of which 58 acres are taken. Out of these 358 acres, the Tamil Nadu government will take only 58 acres. Which purpose? To restoration of the urban ecosystem, to create a number of plant species, and to produce number of, to maintain the number of animals, that means in farmers. So these all are maintained in Adayar Punga. So the Tamil Nadu government will take out of the 358 acres, only the Tamil Nadu government will be taken 58 acres. The purpose is taken up for the eco restoration under the auspices of government of Tamil Nadu. It is maintained by Chennai Rivers Restoration Trust. That means CRRT. So the abbreviation of CRRT means the Chennai Rivers Restoration Trust was. And then this was here once upon a time. This placement, that means the Adayar Punga is here. Dumping site. Here dumping site means the way all the waste material to collect, okay, and kept or put down on placement. All contaminated products, okay, to kept or putting on place are called dumping site. So this was a dumping site previously, but here it acts as a urban ecosystem restoration model. So presently it has 6 species of mangroves. So that Adayar Punga contain 6 species of mangrove plants, about 170 species of littoral and and tropical dry evergreen forest. That means TDF. TDF means tropical dry evergreen forest, which have successfully produced there. Okay, so the order 6 species of mangroves, 170 species of littoral plants, and then tropical dry evergreen forest, which have successfully established or produced as a sustainable ecosystem. Then restoration of plant species has brought other, it becomes joint, associated fauna. Okay, not only for plants which is present, in fauna are present, that means plant associated with, so plant likewise 6 species of mangroves, 170 species of littoral plant species, and then tropical dry evergreen forest. So these all plant species become associated with some kinds of fauna. The fauna likewise, butterflies. Restoration of plant species has brought together associated with the fauna such as butterflies, birds, then reptiles, then amphibians, and other members of the ecosystem. Currently, the Adayar Punga, it functioned as a environmental education center who for school and college students and the public. So public, college students and school students. So these all are used as a environmental education center. So these are all kinds of institutions and human beings. It is improvised the placement of environmental education center. So Adayar Punga function, that means act as a environmental education center for school, college and the public. So the entire area, that means the entire areas stand as one of the best example for urban eco restoration. So the best example, already I will tell that the best example of urban eco restoration area is Adayar Punga, located in Chennai in the state of Tamil Nadu. So today class is over.